Hi, welcome to today's update. This is Bridge Operator Console for RingCentral. This is the April 1st, 2022 update. A few new features right off the bat. We've changed our Microsoft integration to include a section on the user card where it will say Microsoft information. This will also contain the new NGT controls, part of the Graph Toolkit. So you'll be able to interact with the Microsoft data via email, calls, Teams messaging right from here. This will also expand into elements of the organizational chart and things like that, as well as any about features about a user. So we'll extend the Microsoft presence and details right onto the user card now as well, which is available in the Microsoft activity of the company directory. This will now flow through here. As mentioned, we are switching our controls to use the Microsoft Graph Toolkit MGT stuff. So when we look up people in our Azure Active Directory, we're going to have the same experience there. The custom card that we had built prior will now be replaced with one that is generated from Microsoft using the Graph Toolkit, as well as the photo and status here as well. This is taking just a second to load. Looks like it's coming. This will contain the same information, so you'll be able to do your standard calls and transfers here to all these numbers, but you can also interact and make calls with Teams as well now, or chat directly with Teams here. So some new Microsoft integration to speak of. We've also changed some things with our Bridge Operator Console groups. So if we select a group, what we're going to see now is two additional options down in the toolbar. Not only do we have the new, like we did before, and the edit, we've added now a rename option. So if you need to change this group's name, you can do that here. One caveat to note, if you change it to a custom group that already exists, it will merge those two groups into one. So if I was to change this group to Doug's new, it would merge these two together. The other one is delete a group. So if you've created a group, normally you could go in and you could just delete all the users, and then once the last user is gone, it would disappear. This will streamline that process. You can delete a group with a single click. It will, prompt you yes, no, just as a confirmation, but it will streamline that process quite a bit for BOC groups. We've also added a pop-out window for SMS. So if you do need to send a one-off to somebody who's not a contact, you can do that, and that is now found in the Tools section with this Send SMS. And it's pretty straightforward. Put in the phone number, the message, hit send. If they reply, you'll get a pop-up back in the program. You'll be able to chat back and forth. But it's an easy way to send one-offs when you don't have a contact with an existing number. So that's available under the Tools menu. And the final new feature that we'll talk about is our call alert notifications. So I've configured this to notify me when I receive an incoming call, but this is designed to alert you when a call comes to or from a certain number, and you can set that up in settings. So when this happens, you'll be presented with a large call alert showing you the current details, and then there's also alert history. So if you had several of them while you were away or something like that, or you just want a running log, those things will exist in the alert history section of the call alert. It'll play a sound by default, but you are able to toggle that sound off and on with this button here. And that can be configured in the settings under General Settings, and way down at the bottom on the left, call alerts, as you can see. Thanks for watching. This was our Bridge Operator Console for RingCentral update for April 1st, 2022.